my son with me for the summer, right? And they take him on a field trip to go to Biz Town, and it's kind of like where they learn what it is to have an occupation for the day as kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And brother Jump made me so proud because he worked at a bank. He was working at a bank, and he was a financial advisor for a day. Meanwhile, he 9. So when I asked him how it went, he coming home talking about CDs, certificate of deposits, and how he had to manage different clients and stuff like that. And I was just sitting there listening. I'm like, bro, how many 9-year-olds would know what a CD is? And I was like, made it so proud. He's like, yeah, Dad, I ain't even take a break because I wanted to make extra money. And I'm like, bro, you 9, bro. Like, it's a field trip. But it was so cool because now he wanted to be a financial advisor. And I was
That's
like,
what's
dang.
up.
And then he said I had a bad customer that day too. I guess they had like a mock-up person that's supposed to come and be mad and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, how'd you deal with it? He's like, well, I only told him I was trying to do my job. And then I completed the transaction and then I left and took my break because he was very upset. And I'm like, bro, these kids, bro. But he was like, yeah, I'm tired. My feet hurt. For once, I see what it means to go to work all day. How you do. So he was like more appreciative of stuff, and then he like was tired. I was like, yes, more kids need to go experience what we do as adults, so they could be more appreciative, bro.
Nah,
what's the average?
So based on this, the average household income is $83,730. The average individual income is $64,000. So it's really give or take.
But what is male female? Because it's a difference.
That's probably the difference. That's probably
big
the difference. I think the female is probably closer to the 40, and then the male is closer to.
And that's as of when? Because that done went up from when I last heard.
So let's just say 60,000, right? Let's just say the average household income is 60,000, right? Let's say with taxes, you walking away with about $4,000 a month, right? And after taxes, you walk away with $4,000. And with those $4,000, like a lot of people would be like, okay, cool. I don't want to live in no rundown apartments, but if that's what you could afford, that's just what you could afford. Or I don't want to drive no, putt-putt. But to them, a putt-putt is not necessarily something unreliable. It's just something that, is not up to date. It's like, those are the kind of conversations that I think people should shift. It's like, if that's what you can afford to do, just so you can put some money to the side, then that's just what you can afford to do.
So if it's 2 cars, 2 insurances, 2 sets of gases, 2 incomes, right? We at the 60, right? And now include children. That's daycare, school, extracurricular activities. Not saying you shouldn't have do that, but I get what you're saying.
But even that though,
but feeding kids is just a whole nother level.
But even that though, because essentially what we talking about is very sensitive, and I want to make sure I navigate this part of the conversation very importantly, right?
Listen, bro.
Hear me out when I say this. It's a very
What's the biggest expenses? Yeah,
it's a very sensitive topic, but the reason why I don't have children is because I have goals that having children right now do not align with.
Man, don't start that because know I know the real, bro.
Oh my God, what's the real?
I ain't gonna put your business out there, but I know we up. The A and B Mobcast is up. A kid ain't slowing nothing you got going on down, bro.
But this is the thing about it though. It's like a lot of people just having kids and can't afford to have kids, bro. It's like if you can't afford to have kids, don't be out here pushing kids out, bro. Don't do that.
But bro, you act like people be out here trying to have kids, bro. A lot of kids are unplanned, bro.
I hear what you saying, bro, but you still have to be cautious enough to be more mindful.
Like, I got you.
Like everybody can have.
I think the majority of kids.
I'm not gonna say everybody can have kids. I'm not gonna say everybody can have kids. But kids are something that you can truly be more responsible and plan around.
This is crazy